got some bad news this morning, which in turn made my day. When this someone spoke, I listened. All of a sudden has less and less to say. Somebody else, although he was imitated often, it felt like I was being myself. It's a shame that someone else's song was totally and completely dependent on.
I was on my way to work. Just thought I would stop by.
Come in. Thanks for the bread and stuff. You guys sent over the basket from Avalon.
Oh, yeah, that's very good, I hear. Organic. So, you gonna come back to work soon?
I think about it every day. And then every day I just kind of decide tomorrow.
Yeah, you get past that and everything will start to seem okay again.
Will it?
He was a good guy.
We just fell into things. I don't know why. I don't even think he knew who he was or who he wanted to be.
That can be hard.
Now I just feel like I'm waiting for a bus that's never gonna come.
Well, I've felt like that a few times.
You mean lost?
Yeah. I better get going. My kid's coming to visit today.
That's great.
Yeah. You know, I haven't really told anybody, but... Anyway. Okay.
Hey, do you think most people don't know who they are?
I think most people know exactly who they are. They just don't want anybody else to find out. We all miss you down there.
Something like this can bring a squad together or break them down. Let's let it be the first thing. On that note, Agent Harkins has something she'd like to say.
Detective Stone will be receiving a posthumous special commendation from the Department of Justice for his role in the apprehension of Amir Sakhani.
Wow. Just when I was about to give up on the federal government.
It's great. We'll let the family know.
Terrell just called this in.
All right. Teenage graffiti artist found dead at the old Parnell plant. Longford and Mahajan, you're up. That's all for now.
Thanks, for whatever it is you did for Stone.
He deserved it.
Well, what can I do for you two?
The JTF in the Southern District got word Al Stram is making inroads in Detroit. With Malloy down, there's a big opening for him.
I thought Stram was a New York guy.
Well, maybe he sees an opportunity, he wants in on the action.
Who does he have working for him here?
That's the first thing I'd like to find out.
Okay. Tell me what you need.
Look, I backslid, all right? I was depressed.
Whatever happened to Angela, your Indian arranged bride?
Okay, first of all, it's Anjali, okay? And that's on hold right now. It was getting too intense.
Too intense. She's 9,000 miles away.
Her texts were getting very clingy. Oh, you okay?
I'm fine.
Jordan Loney, 16 years old.
Must be the murder weapon.
Wow, back to basics, huh? Smashed in the head with a piece of rubble.
Looks like a budding Michelangelo.
Who's the kid?
Friend of his. Found the body.
I went to the store to get him some more paint. I was gone like 40 minutes.
Anyone else know he was here?
Mr. Rubin, some of the other kids. It was part of a project.
Project for what?
DCAP, the Detroit Children's Arts Program. Mr. Rubin runs it.
So, anybody manage your buddy?
He said he had a beef with Nuke 5.
Nuke 5.
The biggest street artist around. Gonna be like the next Shepard Fairey or Banksy.
Banksy? Who's Banksy?
For real.
So, what was their beef?
I figured maybe he covered one of Nuke 5's pieces or something. His stuff's everywhere.
So, how can we find this guy?
Nobody knows who Nuke 5 is. That's how he wants it. He's like Batman.
Okay, thanks a lot, kid.
Murder weapon's gonna be tough for Prince, but maybe we can get something off the smooth surfaces.
Yeah, let's hope he wasn't wearing any gloves. How's your back?
That's fine. Just an old football injury.
Yeah? You were watching a football game, reached too fast for the remote?
You know, Lauren and I decided to have our son baptized.
Thought you weren't up for that.
I don't know, there's a lot of scary stuff out there. If God's gonna give him a little more protection, I'll take it.
Can't hurt, I guess. Unless they use infected water or something. You know, I know this family, kid got this extreme kind of pink eye from the baptismal water. Almost lost an eye until...
Detective Fitch, message from Alinda. They landed early and they're at the airport.
Now?
She left a voicemail on your cell.
Which is at home. Thanks.
Jordan was in and out of trouble till he got hooked up with the arts program. Turned him around.
How do you know all this?
His mother. She's real broke up about it, refused to come in, doesn't want to see the body.
That's your Vic?
16-year-old kid.
I'm sorry, but that thing that I needed to do later on, it's happening now, so I gotta go.
Okay, go on.
Thanks. Hey, you're here. I gotta go, you know, do that thing.
Oh, right. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
So we're trying to ID a potential suspect. Goes by Nuke 5.
And here's some bizarre work.
Guess who's here?
Hey, detective.
We missed you.
I'm really glad you made it in.
It's good to be back.
Lieutenant, excuse me. This is Linda Garrity. She's looking for Detective Fitch.
Oh, he had to run out. Is there something I could help you with?
He's expecting us. I'm his ex-wife, and this is our son, Bobby. What I was getting myself into. Or I should have.
I've seen that look in his eyes a bunch of times.
Linda.
Lou, you didn't get my message?
No, I heard that you landed early, so I headed out to the airport, but then you weren't there, so I called in, and Wendy said,
It's okay. I got to meet your colleagues.
Yeah. Great.
You never told us how charming she is.
And accomplished.
Oh, I may not have mentioned, they put me in charge of the white-collar division at the Manhattan DA's office.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where's Bobby?
Oh, Wendy's teaching him how to hack into our computer system.
Well, thanks for keeping me company.
It was nice to finally meet you.
Here you go.
Bad news. The only fingerprints at the scene belong to the victim.
Well, we got an appointment with Reuben Davis, this guy that runs an art program that Jordan attended.
You working on that paperwork too, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Detective Sanchez, got a minute?
What paperwork is that?
The retirement packet.
What? Already?
Yeah. Gotta get everything in order.
Father Time is a cruel master.
I'm not retiring because I'm old. I'm retiring because I want to. Can you help me get this on? I got a spasm.
You're what, 23, 24 years old?
23.
You graduated with all these ideas of becoming a crime buster and got stuck in this dead-end intern gig.
Sort of.
You know, you're capable of more than taking messages and running routine info searches. No one sees you for what you are, except for the occasional pat on the shoulder and token, atta girl. Am I right?
Well, you're not wrong.
Hey, Bobby.
Dead.
Good flight?
Food kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Jordan's mother brought him to me when he was their age, from a family of 4 siblings. One brother dead, another in jail, crack fiend for a sister. But he managed to find something he loved, and he was applying himself to it.
Unfortunately, it seems to have gotten him killed.
Well, we were told that your program is condoning the defacement of buildings. Is that true?
What Jordan was doing is not what I would consider defacement.
Are you familiar with a street artist named Nuke 5?
I know who he is. He's quite renowned.
Did he ever have a run-in with Jordan?
I have no idea.
You know how to track him down?
No. It's a part of his mystique. But rumor has it that before Nuke 5 became Nuke 5, that he did some work with Paint Patrol.
The group that paints old houses all those bright colors.
Well, maybe they can help you. But I've got to get back to the kids.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. Could have happened to anyone. Almost.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, I'm okay. I called a cab.
I appreciate you dropping him off, but you don't have to just leave.
Nah, I gotta go. I have a conference. It's a work thing.
Well, because there's this French place. It might be nice if the 3 of us can...
No, it's better just you and him.
Look, I made some mistakes.
I came just to see that it would be okay with you and Bobby for a while. I see that it will. Let's just leave it at that.
I know you think I'm this bad guy.
No. I think you're a good guy. But who could really be certain, Lou? You never let anyone in. You run, you hide. You use work as an excuse. The one thing that I want to make certain of is that our son doesn't end up some 30-year-old guy sitting on a couch talking about how he never knew his father. See? So that's the only job I'm asking you to do, is be his dad.
We were already having trouble, you and me, before I decided to leave.
You really want to get into this?
Yes, I do.
Well, I don't think that we should.
Well, I think we have to.
Whatever it is that you feel like you need to say, or what you want to say it to Bobby.
What happened never meant that I didn't love you or Bobby.
No? Would you show me the difference? You can draw me a picture? Make me understand.
Linda, I just want you to stay a couple of days. I don't want you to go on thinking what you're thinking, okay? It never was what you imagined it was.
Lou, I gotta go.
The conference can
It's
wait.
not a conference. There's a man, Mark, and we're engaged. I knew Bobby was gonna be with you now, so we booked a week in Kauai.
Kauai? You said.
Well, I didn't want to make it any worse.
Yeah, well, good plan.
Some things we gotta let go of, and others we can still fix. And one of those is waiting upstairs for you.
You own this property?
No, do you?
Well, unless you have the owner's consent, you're breaking the law.
Cops came around here more, we wouldn't need to be doing it.
Well, they're here now.
Too late for Keisha Jones. She's a 10-year-old girl, gang raped by a bunch of crackheads in this house. Even after 7 different complaints were filed against the city for failing to demolish it. Got overlooked for months. Won't get overlooked again.
What's your name?
Margie Parker.
Look, we're not here to bust you, okay? We're here about a dead boy named Jordan Loney and his possible connection to Nuke 5.
Keep going, you guys, it's okay. Yeah, I heard about that. It's a shame.
Do you know Nuke 5?
Maybe. There was a young guy that helped us last year. He was great, fearless, fast, gung-ho, but then he stopped showing up.
Why's that?
He kept to himself, just wanted to paint. Showed me some of the stuff he was working on. Stencils of pacifiers. It was weird. And then all those stickers and posters started going up all over town and everybody was talking about Nuke 5. Figured it might be Saga.
Saga?
It's the only name he ever gave me. You should ask over at DCAP. He told me that's where he first started painting.
So Nuke 5 and Jordan could have known each other from the arts program.
Maybe Jordan knew who he really is, threatening to expose him. Give us a motive, at least.
This is the interrogation room.
Where were you on the night of January the 10th?
That's pretty good.
Stop stalling. Answer.
The night of... I don't really remember.
That's what a guilty guy would say.
Yeah. Out here is the observation room.
That would be for observing?
Yes, it would.
Awesome. Can we go in?
I don't know.
No customers at the moment.
Pretty small.
Well, we don't keep people in here for long.
How many killers have looked through these bars?
Bobby, hey.
This is heavy.
Can we talk? Look, you're here for a week. I know that's not enough time to make up for what I've missed.
You stopped visiting.
I know that, and I'm sorry.
And then it was like almost a year until Mom said you called.
None of that ever meant that I wasn't thinking about you. You See, when I left New York, there was this guy, there was this bad guy, and I did what I had to do, but I only wanted what was best for you.
How was that best for me?
There are things you don't understand. There are risks out there in the world, especially my world.
All I wanted was you to be there. You never were. You just never were.
Yeah, well, I'm here now. I know that's not enough, but that's what I got. All right. We should probably get back to my desk. I don't have to keep for this. Mel! Mel! Little help!
Reuben Davis has no record of a student named Saga ever attending his program, and there's no Saga at the right age and description listed in the general metro area.
We should check with the crew who shot this film.
I'm everywhere. I'm from the streets, from these walls. Detroit's in my blood, but I grew up everywhere.
Mahajan.
Not about getting attention.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hey, Margie. Really? Okay, great. Yeah, we'll check it out. Thanks. Paint Patrol girl heard New 5 was spotted at the Heidelberg Project an hour ago. Red cap, black hoodie, the whole deal. Wow. Stuffed animals nailed to a tree. Now that's deep.
Hey, Vic. Hey, Saga!
Hey!
Oh, no.
Hey!
Oh.
DPD! Police! Hold up! Hold up! Stop! Hey!
Where the hell did he go?
You didn't see him come around?
No.
What? Did you check inside that car? There's nothing. Oh, no. Hey, there. Hey! Saga! Saga! What? Oh. Damn it!
Let's get in the car.
Yeah. Oh. Son of a bitch. What? Oh, man. Son of a bitch!
That kid's fast. Real fast.
What? I hate art. Wait, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Hello.
So you're getting your baby baptized?
Why are you calling me?
I don't know. I pushed an extension. You got lucky.
Someone put you up to this? Who put you up to this? I'm hanging up.
I was wondering, what do you know about him, Alstram?
Not much, really.
You worked in New York, now he's getting into Detroit. I figured you'd be interested.
Not until he murders somebody. I stick to my turf. Everything okay?
You, using your kid to mess with me now?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Must be a genetic thing.
How's it going with your son?
Not too bad. How'd it go downstairs?
I'm still waiting for my interview. Lieutenant Mason thinks I should You know, talk to somebody to help make sure I'm good to go.
Sounds reasonable.
You ever done that before? Talk to somebody?
Like a doctor?
Like psych services.
No, but I probably should have a bunch of times.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how talking to a stranger is really gonna help me much. Maybe if it was someone that I knew.
So do that. Someone you know. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, maybe I will. Tough decision, huh? Won't give me my drink. Make a fist. All right, tap right there. Sweet. It's your first time in Detroit? Don't leave without having a coney dog.
What's a coney dog?
You don't know what a coney is? Ask your dad.
He's not really into stuff like that.
Like what, food? You should get him to take you.
Maybe you should come too.
Me? No, you guys need time to talk.
Easier sitting down.
No, it's better standing.
Those summers spent working at the DYC spa were not all for naught.
Tell me again, this guy took off on foot, gave you a flat, defaced your windshield, then got away in the back of a truck?
At least we got a lead out of it. No. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's nice.
Not only did someone purchasing street art materials frequent Pablo's art supply store on Fairmont, but they also used a credit card a couple of times, including to purchase the same kind of sticker and trowel we found at the car.
Henry Taylor?
Yeah, we also have an address.
Henry, police! Henry! Police!
5 years ago, you, Henry Taylor, were enrolled in Reuben Davis's kids' art program. You knew Jordan Loney from there. That was before you were Saga and before you became Nuke 5.
I'm not Nuke 5.
Okay, forget Nuke 5. Did you, Henry, ever have a beef with Jordan?
Jordan who?
Don't start that again! Look, Henry, a kid is dead.
Did you show up at the plant where he was doing his murals?
No. Are you sure?
Yes.
We'll run your prints against ones we pulled from the crime scene. We get a match, we don't have to talk to you about anything, except booking you for murder. Let's give him a minute to stew. Hopefully this Prince thing will make him sweat.
You think he killed that kid? Hard to tell when he won't let you know who he is.
There's something I've been meaning to run by you. My wife and I are having trouble trying to figure out who we would ask to be the godfather of our son. And I got to thinking, maybe you would do it.
I haven't been so good at taking care of my own kid. I'm not sure how much you want to trust me with yours.
Well, hopefully I'd never have to, but if I did, I know it'd be okay.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm flattered. I really am, but truth is, you can find someone better.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You really could. I heard you snuck into the evidence room.
I thought it was a bathroom.
Did you return what you took? Bobby. Okay, you put it back and apologize before we go to dinner.
Can we go for a coney later? Ariana says it's the best.
You call her Ariana?
Why do you keep drawing that?
It's a habit. I was getting into trouble for a while. Fights at school, starting fires. Mom took me to see somebody. He had me draw pictures, and I started drawing the same thing over and over again. I had one just like it when I was little.
I know. I remember.
The therapist said it was pretty normal for kids who've been through hard stuff to lean on things that make them feel safer.
I'll be done soon, okay? We'll get out of here. Why do you draw pacifiers, Henry? Something happened when you were young. Someone hurt you. That's what this is about, isn't it? You were fighting with Jordan because he knew something that you didn't want to talk about. And I get that too. I am the same way. I know what it's like to be a kid who is treated wrong by someone he trusted. And then you turn into an adult who just doesn't know how to manage that.
You're just talking crap, man.
It's taken me a really long time to realize I can't keep hiding.
Jordan's dead. I can't help that.
Jordan needs you to step out into the world.
Son. You want to walk out of here with one more burden to carry? So be it. But somewhere down the road, all this stuff is going to come down on you like acid rain.
I was 13 when it started. The man, he said he was my friend. Later, when Jordan tracked me down, I found out the same thing happened to him. He wanted to report it. But for me, everything has been trying to move past that. Jordan was tough. He wanted to make it stop. And I run away.
So, you wouldn't join him?
He said he'd do it without me. He was gonna confront the man and tell him that he wasn't gonna keep quiet. And then the next thing I heard, Jordan was dead.
Who was this man? The one who hurt you?
Door's open, Henry. Folks here want to help you. You watched the whole thing?
I wanted to see what you do, Dad. You're good at it. Really good.
That tricycle, I got it for you. Right before I left New York.
Syrah, Signac, and Cross are the most well-known pointillists. They best exemplify the technique of using dots to create a canvas. But Van Gogh
Miss Davis, class is over.
Excuse me? Let's just do this nicely, okay?
Listen, I'm not going anywhere with you.
No, this is a big mistake. You're disrupting my class. I am helping these kids.
The question is what I'm going to charge you with first. Child molestation or murder?
Either way, have fun teaching the boys at Franklin Prison how to finger paint. So the blood we pulled from Reuben Davis's gloves is a match for Jordan Loney. And here's the kicker. He's been forced to resign from 3 separate teaching jobs, all under suspicion of inappropriate conduct with students.
Good. Nailed the bastard.
Mm-hmm. So what are you gonna do when you retire anyways? You gonna sit around a bar all day watching ESPN classics?
I'll be in Tuscany.
Oh, right. So you'll be sitting in a wine bar all day, forced to watch international soccer matches.
I'm still young enough to do a lot of great things. Look at Ramirez. He retired and had a whole second life that he loved.
Yeah, sure. Could happen. But why? I mean, do you still love your job? You still good at it? Yes and yes. You paying attention to me? Are you a cranky bastard with a bad back? Do I take credit for your police work? Would I shoot you in a second if I thought it'd get me a new partner with silky skin and legs that went on for days?
Look, we've been through this before. I promised Elizabeth.
Chi bestia va a Roma, bestia retorna. I'm studying up. Because what's important to you is important to me.
What does it mean?
He who goes to Rome by foot returns a fool.
The point being?
You promised your wife that you guys were gonna go to Tuscany, right? Together. Only she's not here now. And yes, you know, you've got this house that you bought. But that's not what she ever wanted. You, alone in Italy, wearing a straw hat and linen pants. I mean, yikes. So, look, if what you really want to do is retire, then do it. But if you're doing this out of some sense of obligation to her, I'm here to tell you don't, okay? Because even I know, man, all she'd ever want is for you to do what's best. To be happy. I just hate to see you go to Tuscany by foot, only to return a fool.
I wasn't planning on walking.
Don't ruin the poetry.
This your way of saying you'd be lost without me?
No. That's just my way of purchasing a below-market Tuscan villa from a desperate seller.
You ever been to a Wings game?
I thought you don't like sports.
I gotta broaden my horizons. I mean, this is Detroit. What?
Why do you keep looking around like that?
No reason.
You guys want another pop or anything?
No
thanks. We're good. What?
You're doing it again.
I'm curious.
Hey, did you get me one? He didn't tell you that I was coming.
I did.
I don't think so.
Maybe I forgot.
You told me that you told him.
I didn't know if you were coming.
I told you that I was.
Sorry.
sorry.
It's okay, you're making plans now.
But I want you all the more for that. And words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. Games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You make it now.
Calling your dog, Mr. Stram?
Detroit delicacy? I think I'll pass.
Ready to go, sir?
5 more minutes. So peaceful here.